What's happening, sickos? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to have another music reaction, and today we are returning to the US-based deathcore band Immortal Disfigurement. We're going to check out their new single entitled Gospel of Annihilation. Now, I've enjoyed everything this band has put out so far. It's been sick and disgusting, right up my alley. So let's jump into this one and see what they have for us this time around. Definitely sick. Liking the double vocal trade-off going on there. Like the use of colors in this video, a lot of greens, but then we get this nice red scene too. I heard the predator sound. Just character is of holding the skull in this cage or jar or something. Cool though. Cool lead. Happens when you open it. Back to aggressive sickness. And there we have it. That was Immortal Disfigurement with their track Gospel of Annihilation. And what can I say here? Another absolutely killer track. It was definitely sick. It was aggressive. You know, we got lots of extreme moments in there with blast beats, but then we also got these super sick just headbanging moments that just make you want to headbang, maybe break a few faces along the way. But great stuff for sure. Musicianship here is top notch like always. The drums are super sick. And I see we have a new drummer in the band. I'm not sure who he is, but he's definitely very capable. We got some quick blasts in there. We got some crazy double bass taking place. Everything was played to a T. Just great skills here taking place. So I think a fantastic mix with this band. Again, hopefully as a band they all work together nicely, because that's the hardest part about being in a band, is the people you have to work with and everybody getting along and having the same goal. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully they got a solid lineup now that they can stick with for a little while. The guitar and bass work was fantastic. Some cool riffs taking place in there, cool lead in there, and we just got some nice melodies, of course, which you expect with this band. It's definitely following the formula that we expect from these guys, but it does mix things up a little bit. And of course CJ's just an absolute beast. His vocals are super sick like always. Love his gutturals. They're just absolutely disgusting, and everything was mixed up nicely. And as we can see, I don't know if it was a guitar player that was doing the backup vocals there for that trade-off moment, but it was cool that they're, you know, doubling up like that and doing some trade-offs, switching things up a little bit. Variety is always fantastic. The more voices, the better as far as I'm concerned. I always like tons of vocals in my music, so never a bad thing there. But yeah, everything was great. Of course, we got some of those Predator vocals again, which I have to admit, I think are fun, but I would hate to see them be overused, and I think that could easily be done. So hopefully they don't do that. But once in a while, it's nice to mix things up and change it. And the fact that he can do this, you know, it's just another skill he can show off. So great variety here. Definitely sick stuff. Really only praise to give here. I have nothing bad to say. As far as the video itself goes, I thought it looked great. Nice presentation, nice use of colors. We got a lot of greens in there, but we have all these scenes of red as well. I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to portray in the video. Again, I'm not someone who can break these things down very well, but we have this character, of course, it was like holding a skull and then holding, I don't know if it was an urn or if it was a, you know, some sort of container that they were taking the lid off of. I don't know what that represents. I'm sure I'm missing something here, and if you guys know, feel free to fill me in, because I'm always happy to be educated. But yeah, I thought it looked great. So fantastic presentation, very professional looking. So only good things to say. I'm looking forward to more by these guys. So if you enjoyed this and you're not familiar with the band, go check them out, see what you think, because if you enjoyed this one, I'm pretty sure there's other tracks you'll enjoy as well. And of course, if you enjoy them, support them like any band that you enjoy. Now, if you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button, and if you'd like to get our future updates, stab the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all of the major platforms. Of course, the original link is down there. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support and taking the time to watch these videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hope everybody has a great day. Cheers, everybody. Stay sick.